All right, we're joined by head coach Mike Carey. Let's open up with a statement, and then we'll go to questions.
Well, needless to say, we played a lot better second half. We did the first. At least we played with some energy the second half. We had to go small. I thought Jayla Hemingway come off. Bench did a great job. Esmery's a little tired. She's been playing heavy minutes, and she's a little tweaked up from the Oklahoma State game, but still had a double-double. I was told this is her third one. She's going to have a lot throughout her career. I thought KK, Madison, Kaiser all sucked it up and played hard. We started extending our defense some, getting some more pressure on them, taking them out of their offense. So I thought that was a key also. And then I thought Carey, when she was in there, did a good job, but, was in foul trouble most of the game.
We'll go to Joe Bricata. Go ahead.
Like you mentioned, energy. Did you guys need to have some success early in the third quarter to get that energy level up?
Yeah, and I gave them some energy at halftime too, to be honest with you. I brought the energy at halftime. We got to play harder. We're not playing with any heart. We're not getting after it. We're not competing. So I said, starting the third quarter, whoever's not competing, sitting, and I'll keep trying people. But give them a lot of credit. They played with a lot of heart the second half. That's a tough team to play at this time right before Christmas, what they do. They play like street basketball, and then, they bunch up like receivers do. They put three on one side like you do in football. I mean, it's just it's something you don't see every day. But, once we started extending, once we started getting ball pressure and denying some people, we got them out of the rhythm.
Justin, go ahead.
Coach, I guess you just kind of answered my question there a little bit. Hook scores 29. She has 14 in the fourth, but she doesn't score any points at all, I think, maybe in the last 5 minutes. And Johnson only had 1 3-pointer in the whole fourth quarter, so, you pretty much shut her down. Just a matter of denying there like you were talking about?
We're supposed to be denying them the first half. We just didn't do it. I had to emphasize that a little bit more at halftime. They give it up. Why you let them get it back? I mean, it doesn't even make sense. So we did a better job of that. KK took pride in guarding her, number 4. And then Maddie did a great job on number 1, but 1 just kept going in there shooting over top of her. And we knew she was going to drive and all that. And then we was able to get Maddie some help. And I told him at halftime, we got to make somebody beat us other than 1 and 4. Somebody else got to beat us. We got to quit letting them score at will. So I thought after when we cut it back in and took the lead, we was able to get them to take some tough shots.
Sam, go ahead.
Obviously, the offensive performance was much better in the second half, but it shows up in points in the paint, which was almost double, and assists, which was almost double as well. What was the kind of offensive game plan switch, or was it just that energy you provided at halftime?
Well, again, we had 11 turnovers at halftime, so they got an earful from me again. We're not moving the ball. We're making bad passes. We're forcing it in the paint. They're sagging everything. So we started slipping screens. Every screen we did, we slipped them. Let them sag on our slip, and then it opened up space, behind the 3, and we was able to get down the paint. So once we made that adjustment offensively, and then we moved the ball extremely well several times on against that, and then they started jumping us in the half court, and we made 2 or 3 passes, got a layup 2 different occasions. So it was good ball movement at that time.
Justin, go ahead.
Coach, Kaiser was talking about how she felt like she didn't really shoot the ball that well tonight, but obviously she shot very well in the fourth quarter. And so, I was asking her just about fourth quarter mentality. Have you ever had a player that you would kind of think, okay, fourth quarter they're going to show up, that kind of clutch mentality?
Yeah.
How close is Kaiser to that, I guess?
Yeah, Kaiser definitely can be that. Kaiser can score at all 3 levels. She can shoot the 3, she can shoot the mid, and she can get to the rim. So she can score at all 3 levels, and that's what you want when the game's on the line. So she did a great job. I mean, you look at her stat lines, she had 24 points, 8 assists, 0 turnovers, 3 steals. So, for somebody that didn't shoot the ball very well, she had great stat lines and did a good job. KK Deans is another one, hit a couple big threes because they were sagging so much. But first half we couldn't get them to move the ball in order to take advantage of the sag. The second half we got them to move the ball a little bit.
Sam, go ahead.
Coach Kaiser almost had a double-double as well. She had 8 assists along with her double-digit scoring. What are your thoughts on her performance as a facilitator in the backcourt?
Yeah, she's a great passer. Kaiser understands the game extremely well. Kaiser sees things some other players don't see. And, she's another one was banged up coming into this game. Her calves were all banged up. Her Achilles was a little bit sore. So with a young lady with all that hurting her to play hard, especially the second half, and put up the stats she did was she showed a lot of heart. I just thought the second half was all about heart. It wasn't about skill. It wasn't about nothing. We had to see if we had enough heart to go out and that other team was talking a little bit. Get out there. The only way you're going to get them to quit talking is go out there and take it right to them.
Any more questions for Coach?